Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life here with Ryan and Hunter. I'm Briggs. We're making it through this week on this Thursday. Hunter's last day of being a 26-year-old. It's birthday tomorrow.
It is. I'm super, super excited to turn, 27? Is that how old I'm going to be?
I think so. That's what you told us anyway.
That's what the rumors are saying. But yeah, I'm very excited to turn 27 and get that much closer to 30. It's kind of weird getting close to 30. I know I'm the youngest out of all of us, but it's kind of strange,
Rub
isn't
it in,
it?
Will you?
By quite a bit, too.
I was having this conversation with Hunter, too, before the 4 p.m. the other day. I was like, you're going to be 28, right? And you're like, no, I'm going to be 27.
Yeah, I'm only 26 right now.
That's crazy.
Hold on to this year as long as I can. We'll see what happens here.
I was born toward the end of my grade, I guess, if that makes sense. So I was a younger person in my grade, so I always thought I was like a year older because all my friends started turning, that older age, and then I would be the last one. So I'd always think like, oh, I'm 30, but actually like, no, still 29. No, I'm not 29. I'm 31 now.
Is it back in the early 2000s?
Yes. Early 2000s.
Sorry.
Were you born in the 2000s?
I wasn't quite yet, no. Just kidding.
Well, as we wait for Hunter's birthday tomorrow, here's what you can expect to see on the show today. We get to meet a self-taught 12-year-old piano-playing prodigy from Minnesota who received quite the gift from his community.
That's a really nice story. Can't wait to show you that. Also, it is a big day for the Dairy State. A winner will be crowned this afternoon in the World Champion Cheese Contest out in Madison, Wisconsin.
Ooh,
tasty.
Big thing of cheese. Oh my gosh.
It looks heavy. Looks heavy and tasty. And we talked about this earlier this week. 225 McDonald's locations in Minnesota, Western Wisconsin, and Ironwood, Michigan are going to be donating to the Ronald McDonald House locations with the purchase of a Shamrock Shake and an Oreo Shamrock McFlurry. That starts today until March 17th. And so I went to the drive-thru, picked up 3 of our Shamrock Shakes to have in studio here. And this is, I believe, Briggs LeSavage's first time ever having a Shamrock Shake.
My first ever one. I'm very excited to take a sip. I waited a long time while we were waiting for the show to start.
I know.
I was like, I'll try it live on air. So
the whipped cream under the studio lights has no longer. I promise it looks a lot better once you get it. But
yes.
Oh, it is good.
What'd you think?
It was good. It took a while. It's thick, so it takes a while to get through the straw. But man, it's good stuff.
Are you a mint fan in general or no?
I do like mint. I know you said the other day you don't really like the mint chocolate chip ice cream, but to me this tastes like that, and I really like that ice cream.
Yeah, I stated yesterday that I do not like Shamrock Shakes, but before the show I drank half of it already, so I think I actually I'm coming around. I like this a lot. Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh.
So 25 cents from each purchase until March 17th will go towards those charities, and I know there's a Ronald McDonald House in Duluth.
Yes.
And so it'll help benefit them as well. So get out there and enjoy some little sweet treat for yourself.
Absolutely. Well, for most people besides Hunter here anyway, Apple has released its newest iPhone operating system. iOS 17.4 has mainly minor updates, but it's also introducing some new emojis. They include heads nodding yes and no. We've got a phoenix, a lime wedge, and a mushroom too. Very good additions. There's also an emoji of a chain breaking. Not sure what the purpose was behind that one. Kind of random. Interesting, though. And with this update, we wanted to share our team's favorite emojis. I know mine is the crying, laughing face, which I've been told is a little outdated. So I use that one the most, but I think my favorite emoji in general is just the dog one.
The dog one's a good one.
Cute.
And so, like you were saying, apparently the younger kids, like Hunter, who is, barely 20 years old, does the sideways laughing emoji as opposed to the regular squared off laughing emoji. Which the older people apparently use.
What can I say? I've got my finger on the pulse.
You're following all those Gen Z trends.
Yes, exactly. Come to me if you want any advice on what the younger kids are doing. I've got all the advice.
Well, with the holiday craze behind us, and since summer is still pretty far away too, travelers are itching to get away during spring break. According to travel insurance platform Squaremouth, more spring breakers are looking for adventure this year, maybe like scuba diving or hiking. There's also some good news for travelers. The cost of traveling isn't expected to be too bad. According to Hopper, Orlando, Las Vegas, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Nashville are all the most popular destinations right now. that looks like a packed beach for
Yeah.
sure there.
Looks
I don't
heavenly.
know what you guys are, if you guys have seen this in Florida. There's a couple cities, Miami and I think Panama City Beach, a couple popular spring break spots. They actually are instituting some new rules this year
Yeah.
to avoid, the chaos that can kind of come from some of those
Right.
big crowds like what we saw.
What
on
are they
the beach.
doing?
Curfews and stuff
Oh,
like that.
sure.
More patrols on the beaches to make sure those parties don't get too out of hand. I still want to go to Nashville. I'm a big
Yeah.
country music fan. It'd be fun. I think my parents have gone to Nashville, and everybody else who has gone that I'm friends with, they say you'd absolutely love it.
Oh my gosh.
Just the amount of live music everywhere you go. Some of the places have like live music on their first floor and then a whole separate band
Yep.
up on the second floor.
The Taco Bell there is like that. It's like, what? The Taco Bell's going to be doing that? It's the coolest thing. I'm going down to Memphis in a month.
That's right.
Cool.
Yes, so I'm going to be enjoying Beale Street. I'm going to try to get over to Nashville. It's 3 hours away from Memphis, and we'll see how that goes. But, as a music guy, I love all that kind of stuff. So might have to make a trek over there and see all the live music.
And you're making it a road trip too, right?
I am, yeah, I'm driving. I don't like flying. So we're going to be driving down there. It's about a 14-hour drive, not too shabby.
With the Tundra?
Yeah, with the Tundra. Gonna put some miles on that, get the oil change, rotate the tires before we go down.
Yeah, Adam can help you. Adam Lorch, as I think we're going to see in an upcoming segment soon.
Look out for that. It's going to be interesting.
Car experts. Well, as we wait for summer, too, the Minnesota Twins are getting fans excited on social media. They just posted this photo of Target Field earlier this week, saying the tarp is off there in downtown Minneapolis. The Twins' first home game is less than a month away, coming up on April 4th, my father's birthday, against the Guardians.
Are you guys going to go, maybe? That could be fun.
My dad splits season tickets. Him and some buddies buy a whole thing, and then they split it up so you don't have to go to all, 81 games?
Oh my gosh.
Those season tickets. So that way you spread the wealth and everybody can go and have fun. I used to live pretty close to Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. It was such a nice, easy walk. Great atmosphere down there.
Awesome. Looking forward to the season. Still ahead, a generous donation is supporting a young Minnesotan.
Welcome back, folks. Here in Minnesota, a 12-year-old boy is catching the attention of many with his musical talents.
Jamie Littlewolf is known as a piano prodigy who taught himself how to play by watching YouTube videos.
Boyd Hooper with our Twin Cities affiliate introduces us to the quiet boy with a big talent.
Enter the White Earth Reservation. Listen closely, and you'll hear the gurgling stream that flows past the Littlewolf home. A cascading body of water that now has melodic competition. To hear Jamie Littlewolf is to wonder how many piano lessons the 12-year-old must have taken.
None.
Amy and Justin Littlewolf
That's mostly all him.
have had front row seats to the unimaginable. It's been just over 2 years since Jamie logged into YouTube and taught himself to play his little sister's toy piano. Just over 1 year
He just loves it.
since Jamie's mom ordered him for Christmas this $130 keyboard.
I had a bunch of songs lined up that I wanted to learn. Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven,
A soft-spoken boy,
Log Campanella,
so craving
Fur
the
Elise,
full piano experience
and I just decorated it a little bit.
that on family trips, he'd Google the locations of pianos he could play along the way.
Every time I look at the piano, I want to play it. Or if I look at it, I want to play it, but if I don't look at it, I still know it's there and I still want to play it.
But the digital baby grand Jamie now plays in his living room, that's a story in itself.
I didn't know Jamie. I never really seen him before.
Brad Riggle
Nope.
followed the Mahnomen Waban Thunderbirds to the Twin Cities last fall for the state high school football tournament. Jamie's older brother played on the team. And they all wound up at the same Minneapolis hotel, which has a piano off the lobby.
Started playing a little music, and then that's when Jamie and his folks walked in, and he sat there patiently in the back watching me play.
Brad asked Jamie if he'd like to play, expecting not much more than chopsticks, but getting this.
Brad, unable to play even close to this himself, started recording.
And that's the part that gets me right there.
Then couldn't stop thinking about what he'd heard.
I couldn't walk away from it. I saw definitely a kid with true talent.
Brad posted his video, viewed thousands of times on Facebook, prompting Brad to ask the White Earth community for help.
And we all come together and got you a little something. Come on and take a look.
Which led to this moment when Brad presented Jamie his first full-size piano.
That's all for you.
He's playing before he goes to bed. He plays when he gets home from school. Even this morning, he was up right away at 8 o'clock this morning playing.
Still, Jamie hadn't performed a recital.
Without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Jamie.
Until now. Sanford Health Windsong Senior Home in Bemidji gave Jamie his debut.
Very proud of him.
And also, it turned out,
You can have it.
his first paying gig.
Thank you. $112. Probably buy some LED lights for my piano.
Back home, that stream is still noisily babbling, while a quiet boy is stirring conversations
I thought he was amazing.
with 12-year-old fingertips.
Wow, that is amazing. I'll tell you what, piano is very hard to play, and it's very hard to learn with lessons, and young kids don't want to play the piano, you know, they want to be doing other things. So impressive that he was able to teach himself, and impressive that he has that drive to keep going. I can't wait to see how he is in 10 years. He's amazing right now. He's better than me for sure. So
Right. I can't imagine being the man who, you know, was there when he started playing the piano and was shocked when he starts, you know, busting out that incredible talent.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
A great story. I mean, we're so happy we could share that with you all. And does it remind you of a little Hunter McCullough? When did you start playing?
I was not that good, but I started in second grade. My mom forced me to. I didn't really want to, and then I went in and I loved it. I didn't like practicing though, and before I'd go up to lessons, it was in a church, and I'd always sit downstairs and pretend like I was doing the news, which is kind of weird. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, we actually are doing
Now
this.
I'm doing the
interesting.
news. Yeah, but I never practiced. I'm sorry to my piano teachers out there. I learned more by ear. I wasn't really good at reading the music, but yeah, great times, great memories going back and doing all that.
Good. Yeah, super cool to see you with the young man there. Hey, coming up, Wisconsin crowns a cheese champion today. We'll hear how their contest is going after the break.
Welcome back. Out in Madison, Wisconsin, today is the final day of the World Championship Cheese Contest. It kicked off on Tuesday, where a group of international judges have been evaluating more than 3,300 cheese, yogurt, we've got butter and dry dairy products. The Wisconsin Cheesemakers Association has held this event every other year since 1957. The World champion is going to be crowned today at 2 o'clock. So best of luck to all those competing. I'm sure a number of cheeses from around Wisconsin in that big cheese contest.
Darn right.
Yeah.
We got, what?
so.
We'll rattle off all the ones we know. Cheddar,
Yep.
pepper jack, Gruyere,
Provolone.
Gouda, Munster, you know, yeah, come on. Brie,
Parmesan,
yeah, oh my god.
Asiago.
Have you guys ever,
It's a pretty good list. We got a good list.
have you guys ever like taken bites out of a block of cheese? Like just, this is something I used to do as a kid. As I used to just have a block of cheese and like take bites out of it. I still love cheese. I don't do that anymore.
How about the wheel? Have you ever taken a bite out of a wheel of cheese?
It was always too intimidating for me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But it's very good.
I was telling Hunter too back on Taco Tuesday earlier this week. I took circular cheese and put it on a tortilla for my Taco Tuesday night, and then put it face down on the griddle, and it melted the cheese, and then put the meat in it. Highly recommend.
That was amazing.
It was great stuff.
Sounds good.
Staying on things Midwesterners absolutely love, fans of Hidden Valley Ranch are about to see a slew of new options on the grocery store shelves, including a cheesy new combination. The company has announced they are collaborating with Cheez-It to create a cheesy ranch just in time for National Ranch Day. That's on March 10th. The product will be available for purchase exclusively at Walmart and Kroger. Meanwhile, Hidden Valley is also coming out with 6 other flavors of their ranch as well.
I bet. I love the Cheez-Its that you can get that are ranch flavored.
Oh.
You know, those like zesty ranch flavored Cheez-Its. So the other way around has to work too, right?
I didn't know those existed.
Pour it on the Cheez-It. Pour it on that exact Cheez-It.
Oh,
that'd be pretty darn good.
Just eat with the spoon.
That's what Minnesotans love. I know a lot of my friends love Cheez-Its, and a lot of people up here love ranch. So should be a well-selling combination at Minnesota and Wisconsin Walmarts.
Match made in heaven.
Back in Wisconsin, police were called to a home in Kenosha County last week to take care of an unwanted guest. That guest happened to be a 450-pound pig. He's so cute. He goes by the name of Kevin Bacon. Oh, that's a funny name. He had wandered away from his home, which was a mile away. The homeowner then called Kenosha County officials to help the pig make his way back home. The homeowner, along with police officers, lured Kevin Bacon home with Oreos and other treats to help him get moving. I wonder if they knew he liked Oreos or if that's just what they happen to have, you know?
Just had it in the pantry.
It took 2.5 hours before Kevin Bacon was safely back in his pen.
Look how big that pig is.
Yeah.
If you just
450 pounds.
Yes.
Two and a half hours too for that 1 mile ride.
Yeah,
that'd be
slow little.
It looked like an exciting time though. It could have been a worse person, walk home and for a mile.
That's true.
And here in Minnesota, a dog rescue was just caught on video this week. Someone reported seeing the struggling pup stuck on an icy lake just north of the Twin Cities in Chisago County. Authorities responded and kayaked out on the ice to rescue that border collie named Honey. Eventually, Honey was freed from the ice and reunited with her owner.
Oh, I love seeing videos and hearing stories like that where they're able to get them off the ice safely. Everybody's safe, and it's always a happy ending.
Yeah, poor pup, probably so scared, but thankful to be back with her family.
Very thankful.
Sweet. Well, when we come back, we're going to be talking about quite the exciting day we have in store for you tomorrow.
Hey, coming up tomorrow on Northern Life, very exciting day for me, my family, and our show here in Duluth. My relatives who are in the U.S. all the way from Sweden are going to join us in studio to be our live studio audience. They'll be with my mom and dad and my aunt, uncle. So we're going to have quite the group here. Maybe we'll talk about some Swedish trivia as we enjoy their company during our show.
We got to learn some phrases or something in Swedish to greet them with, or probably butcher, honestly.
Yeah.
Google Translate will be helping us out big time.
There we go.
Get some Swedish snacks for them too.
Ooh.
Make them
Swedish
feel like
fish?
home.
Yeah.
Plus, we're also going to be celebrating Hunter's birthday. We're going to get some wisdom from the Brimson boy as he turns 27 years old. Do you feel any older yet? That's always a funny question, that people ask around birthday times. It's like, no.
Yeah, no, I don't feel any change whatsoever. I still feel my youthful Hunter self.
The Fonz.
Yeah.
There we go, the Fonz. I don't know why I'm about to cry while I'm holding that fish. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, no, many fun years.
A lot more pictures where that came from too. Your mother was so kind as to send over droves of them. So thank you, Deanne.
Fantastic.
We also talked to your piano teachers, and they'll chime in as well.
They're coming in tomorrow.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.